women have always had the opportunity to do great things. We only need to get into it without being given. I don't have to be squeezed into a business, but can I be an originator of a business? I was born and brought up in Kirinyaga County, but the upper side of Kirinyaga County, that is India, in a family where there were cows, but there were only 2 cows, not more than 2. And these 2 cows meant everything to my parents, because that's where we used to get our milk for the morning tea, the evening tea, and it was between me and my mom to do the milking every morning and in the evening when I come from school. So getting into farming, even at a later age, did not really call for so much. Occasionally I used to say, if I grow up, I'll never ever want to be what my mom is, being a farmer, because I was like, this is too much work. So, but later on in life, I've come to appreciate that she actually inspired me to be what I am today, because she was actually really hardworking. I always really respect her for that. Our journey to the farm starts here. This side we have our calves. These are calves which are between 4 to 7 months. Down there we usually keep a bull. The one with the white head is the current father of the farm. These are the animals we are not milking for now. They are what we call the dry herd. This is where we milk our cows. We milk 6 at a time. When we are out this area and the animals are being milked, we always say observe silence, because too much noise disrupts the animals and they start getting stressed. And when they get stressed, it means the milk production is affected. We have cubicles for the newborns. This is our baby unit. This is a milking herd. These animals have the best of sleeping place because it's soft. As you go around the farm, you find they are among the largest. So when they are going to sleep in the rooms, they will notice they have issues with getting into the cubicles. That's number 1. And then number 2 is because they are of their weight, when they sleep, you'll notice that the small mattresses don't seem to prevent them from getting pressure from the concrete. This is where our biogas is processed from or produced. This is where if you need to buy a heifer from us, then we bring you to this lot and select. What I'm most proud of in agribusiness, with Meved, there is job creation. I'm so passionate about that. What makes me have a good day every morning is to wake up and find people have come to Meved to earn a living. It makes me feel so good. Then that we are able as Meved to produce quality products. I am very clear in my conscience that whatever we give to people is what you would like to take. I cannot give you something I cannot take. Those 2 things give me the motivation, the inspiration to move every day. The woman has taken charge of many things. And it's because by nature, a woman is nurturing. So even when you come to businesses, women are known to nurture businesses in a very special way, in that they nurture the business just the way they nurture their babies and their children. Meved Dairy Farm is basically divided into departments. We have the General Agricultural Department. The General Agricultural Department are the ones who are on the farms, the people who deal with the growing of the maize, for the silage, for the cows. And now once it's harvested and is put in silage, then it is passed over to the Livestock Department. And the Livestock Department now feeds the cow. After the feeding has been done, the cows now produce the milk. The milk, when it goes to the plant, there is a department which we call now the factory team, and they deal with the milk, they pasteurize it. Once they have finished the pasteurization, then they hand it over to the sales department. The sales department are the ones who make sure that all the products which have been produced, they get into the market. So then the accounting team now comes in to verify whether the product sold and money received balance. So that is the way we learn, and each department is dependent on another. I look forward to seeing more happening in the rural areas to uplift the rural community and offering them jobs, so that we can get more employment in the rural community than all of us crowding in the cities and then complaining about the services in the city. But we are the ones who have gone to overcrowd the little what is there and leaving all the rest of the large in this country to the old, to the school droppers, to the sick, to the vulnerable. So, and all the strong young men and women, all the rich women and men are all in the city. How I wish that our politicians, instead of spending so much time doing politics by saying, I will do, I can do, I wish they can show it by action. We can't continue talking about no employment, but you have no single person you have employed. Or if you have employed people, the only person you have employed is your bodyguard, because you only care about your safety. And then in the house, your house help, 2 people. We can do more than that. Getting my children and my husband into the system, it wasn't so much of a struggle. It's not, you don't need a lot of power. You only need the power of influence, which that's basically what women use. And everything will fall in place.
I'm an employee at Meved Dairy Farm, and I'm also a son to Mrs. Mwangi. Initially, I started my career from the ICT background. Every young person has to realize the world that you believe that you have to align yourself. You have a degree in IT, you have a degree in BCom. That is just one line of what everyone can do. But now when you come into farming, it's much easier and you're able to apply everything that you have learned all through. When I came into farming, initially there was no Meved Instagram page or Facebook page or LinkedIn page, and nobody knew about Meved. Those were the ideas that now I came into this place or into Meved with, and they are cool ideas and they are nice ideas, very innovative. They keep your brain moving, so you don't feel like farming is just a djembe, a djembe or milking cows every time. Mom has been the core part of Meved Dairy Farm, starting from the naming of the company, the idea of the entire setup and what we are supposed to do. She even came up with the slogan, "Farm Fresh for Better Living." And for me and my other siblings, it's to make sure that we bring in the value that Mom has always pushed and maintain the same standard all through.
Women will continue impacting the society in a more positive way, other than being seen as people who are supposed to be at home taking care of children. We have a lot to offer the rest of the community in form of production, economics, and even politics for those who have joined politics. So there is a lot of space for women.